I'm Kellen.
Yo, so I'm a dumb person, and I thought it was the 4 year anniversary, but it's actually the 3 year anniversary. So every time in this episode I say 4 year anniversary, I mean 3 year anniversary. So yeah, just so you know. And this is the thebob232 podcast, episode 37. And this is the 4 year anniversary episode.
Yoo-hoo!
So it's kind of cool that we've been doing this for 4 years now.
Yep, that's a long time.
Yeah, and I'm actually, the reason I'm out of my chair right now is because I'm trying out some speakers. See if maybe you can hear people better. And I have to turn the volume up. But anyways, so it's kind of cool that we've been doing this for 4 years, even though we've taken some long breaks.
Yeah.
But
I think the break was a good break.
Well, we've had breaks before. Like, seems like
Yeah.
right before we do an anniversary episode, we have a break.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now, we're gonna try to do this. Gonna try to do this weekly if we can. This is a little different because it was Christmas break week and people were out of town and stuff. So
Yeah.
well, we're gonna try. Me and Kellen have both seen the new Star Wars movie now, so that's probably what this podcast is mostly gonna be about. But
Yep.
we're gonna try to avoid spoiling it. We might do an episode after this that just talks about spoilers. I don't know. But we'll try to avoid spoilers, so I'm not saying, like, if you haven't seen it, maybe, watch the episode, but be careful. But we're gonna try our best to not spoil anything.
Yeah.
So, so I guess we'll start it off with, so when, at the very end, when Kylo Ren is fighting that other Jedi, why does
Yes.
he hit his chest?
Because he got injured, and I think he was trying to show toughness or something. I don't really know why that was in the
That
movie.
was weird.
But when I first saw that, I was like, wait a minute, what the heck?
He just
And, like,
hits his chest 4 times.
yeah, I don't get that part.
I
That's the
was
only
so
thing about that
confused.
movie I don't get.
It was really good. Like, if you're worried that Disney messed it up, they did not. They made a really good movie.
Yeah.
What?
The only thing that I've seen that I don't like about Disney was in one of the commercials. It was a Disney Channel commercial. It was some kid talking about the movie, and he's really happy and cheery. I hate the Disney side of it, how it has to be towards kids and stuff. I hate that.
But I mean, at the same time, it still didn't feel it didn't feel like it was really kiddie, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I mean, Star Wars was never super raunchy or anything,
Yeah.
but I really liked it. I watched A New Hope, a couple hours before I went to see the new movie.
Yeah.
And first off, I never noticed that, so I have the remastered version on DVD,
Oh, yeah.
and it has a 2-disc thing, so it comes with the original one too. And I want to
Yeah.
watch the original one because I don't think I've ever watched it. But I put in the
Yeah.
remastered one, just so I don't know, that just because that's the one I'm used to. And there's some that part where Han is talking to Jabba right before they get into the.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's he walks behind Jabba and he floats.
Yeah, because he's stepping over his tail.
But it looked really bad though.
Yeah, it was. You gotta look.
You could tell they did it they did it CG, but they did it really bad.
Yeah. You gotta watch the original version to really appreciate what or how they made the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen. I've seen the only one I've seen the theatrical version of is The Empire Strikes Back. And from what I saw, that was a really good movie without all the Blu-ray and especially the special edition changes and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one that had the least amount of changes to it.
Mm-hmm.
But still, the theatrical versions are just way better. And I really wish Disney would take the theatrical versions of the original trilogy and put them on a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
No, they're not altered in any way. No CG added. Just strictly what it came out as.
Yeah. I also noticed that, especially after watching that movie and being familiar with the plot of A New Hope, is that the new one is almost the same plot.
Yeah, I mean, after I saw the movie, I didn't think about that at first, but then I saw people online talking about it, and they're like, "Wow, this one's really similar to that."
It was
And I started thinking, I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Without spoiling it, I mean, there's a main character that comes from a sand planet.
Yeah.
And there's the part where they gotta destroy this big thing, and it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still really. It was like an amped up version of A New Hope. But it was really good, and I liked all the references.
Well,
when Finn is pulling out the stuff, and he picks up that ball that Luke was using.
Yeah. Well, the director of this movie, J.J. Abrams, his favorite Star Wars movie of all time was A New Hope. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's just like that.
Yeah. I mean, I still thought it was really good, though, and it was kind of interesting to see a movie where stormtroopers were actually, a threat.
Yeah.
I feel like the other ones, the stormtroopers were no big deal, but this one was like, oh, no, the stormtroopers are here,
I think another interesting thing is not only do we get stormtroopers that can actually hit stuff, but we get a stormtrooper that is an actual character, and we learn
and
why
he takes his helmet off and stuff.
Yeah, but
I wish that silver stormtrooper did more though.
Captain Phasma.
Yeah, she was just kind of there. She didn't really do anything.
Yeah, she's super cool though.
Yeah, for sure, but I don't know. And I thought it was interesting to see that. Isn't it the first time we've seen a character who isn't a Jedi use a lightsaber?
I think so.
Which was kind of interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're never sure if it's only a Jedi could use a lightsaber because they have the Force, but then you realize nah, they can still. It's just a sword.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so that was kind of cool. And,
yeah. One of my favorite parts in the movie was and this I can't really say much about the scene, but because of spoilers, but it's when Rey was trapped or held captive.
Rey is that the main girl character? Just so anyone who hasn't seen it.
And she gets out. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. She gets out, right, and using something, and then Kylo Ren comes back. And she's gone. And then he rages, right?
Yeah.
And then the stormtroopers come around the corner, they stop and then turn around. That was the best thing ever. That was so funny.
Did you this is about the new movie, but what was the movie where it's was it A New Hope that the stormtroopers are following them down the hallway and they're like, open the blast doors, and then the blast doors close in front of them or something, or something like that.
Yeah. It was a New Hope. It was A New Hope, and they were Han, Leia, Luke, and Chewie were running down the corridor of the Death Star, and then they were close the blast doors, and they get out, and then it closes in front of the stormtroopers, and then they're like, open the blast doors, open the blast doors.
That scene is on YouTube. I've watched it before. I don't know if that was in the version I watched, though. I don't remember that happening.
I thought it was funny.
I was waiting for it, and I don't know if it happened. Maybe I missed it, but...
Have you seen in The New Hope also where the stormtrooper hits his head on the top of the...
oh, yeah, I've seen it.
They even added a sound effect in the remastered version. I don't know if you heard it.
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll put that in the link dump and so the other one. But, man, I need to go back and I really wanted to watch. I don't have Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi on DVD. I know I could probably find them online, but I just forgot. But I want to go watch those ones too because I remember those being really good.
Yeah, especially Empire. I really liked that one.
Mm-hmm. That's the darker one too. A lot of people like that one.
Yeah.
it was kind of I don't know, it was like kind of a surreal experience, like to think, not counting the Clone Wars, this was the first Star Wars movie I ever saw in theaters.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like some people my age saw Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
That was the last prequel, right? That's what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I wanted to see it, but Mom didn't let me. And then I saw the Clone Wars in theaters, but that doesn't really count. Not that it was a bad movie at the time, but I mean, this is the first
I never
live
saw
action one.
any of these Star Wars films in theaters, but this was the first one that I saw in theaters, the new one, and it was like super cool because I know that you know that I went to the premiere the night it came out.
I saw it yesterday.
It was like as soon as you got in the theater, you could feel like just the energy that people had about this movie. Like as soon as the Lucasfilm logo came up, everybody cheered. It was awesome.
And then we didn't have that because I saw it a little later, but it was still like everyone was like, "This is really cool," you know. This is like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, and when you know the John Williams score comes up, and then you got Star Wars on the screen. I mean, that's when you realize like
this is like,
you're actually here. Like,
that must have been so cool to see it like on the premiere too.
Yeah. There were a bunch of people dressed up and everything. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember. I just like I thought it was really cool to see the opening like words, you know. And I was like, I've only seen this on I've never seen this on this massive screen because we went to Palladium too.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, you know, this is cool because that's like one of the most famous Star Wars things. The opening words, you know, that introduce you to what's going on. It was just really cool. I thought the movie was really good. Like, not even to be like, just because I was so hyped about it, I'm biased.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good Star Wars movie. Yeah. And it was a movie that really loved the original movies, too. Yeah. That's what I've heard a lot of people say, and I agree. Like, it really appreciates the original movies, and there's so many references, too.
Yeah. So. I've seen it twice already, and even after, like, I've gotten over the whole fanboy thing, I'm still sticking with my score because it was just that good. 8 out of 10. Like, it's just a good movie. Like, if it didn't have Star Wars on it, obviously it wouldn't have broken the box office, but it still would have gotten good reviews because it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. And it's just like, dude, that movie's going to make so much money.
Oh, like, it already has. And it's not even, like, past January, like.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are saying that they're glad. Like, I love Jurassic World.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It definitely, like, I feel like Star Wars definitely deserves to be higher than that movie. Yeah. And it's kind of weird to think that I never saw Jurassic Park movie in theaters until this year, and I never saw a Star Wars movie in theaters until this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jurassic World was really good, too.
So I never saw Jurassic World. I wanted to see it, but I never got to.
Have you seen any of the original ones?
I have. It was a long time ago, though. My cousins got me into it.
I watched the first one, like, I've seen clips of it, but, like, a couple days before we went to see Jurassic World, we watched, like, the first one on TV.
Yeah.
And it's a good movie. That movie still holds up.
Yeah. I also saw, actually, Concussion the other night.
Oh, is that's about, it's documentary, or not documentary, but kind of, like, talking about, like, guy who tries to, like,
yeah, it's about this doctor who discovers a new disease, or not really a disease, but a condition that football players have with traumatic hits to the head, like, all the time. Mm-hmm. So it like showed like different players like going through like all this stuff, and they went crazy, right? And then some of them killed themselves, or they committed murder, or did some kind of crazy, outrageous stuff, and then and then it talked about, you know, the NFL was like ignoring the whole thing, and they were just it's a really good.
It's a true story, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've seen trailers for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe we'll talk about Star Wars more if you want to, but I thought I have a story that I haven't told yet. And this happened, I don't know, probably maybe even before Thanksgiving break. I don't remember. It was a while ago. So, like, I'm always the last person, because I have a split lunch for fourth period.
Yes, all right, yeah.
But basically
we
what
have
it
the same
is, for people who don't know, what it is like, you go to fourth period for, like, half of the class, and then you go to lunch, and then you come back and you do the other half of fourth period. So I'm always, like, the last one back to the second half after lunch, because I just mess around after lunch. And my teacher's always standing outside the door. And he's cool. Like, I like him. He's chill. But it's just so awkward. Because I don't know where to look. Like, I don't want to look right at him, but I don't want to, like, look at him. You know, I don't know where to look. Because I'm the only one in the hallway. And he's just there. And so I just kind of look around and I look at my phone even though I don't have a text message. And then he goes, this particular time I was just like, he's going to say something to me. So instead of being normal and just not anticipating and getting nervous about someone saying hi or how are you, I was totally like, I'm ready for it, I'm prepared. So I like I overthinked it, and he goes, welcome back from lunch, and I go, welcome, and then I just run in as fast as I can so I can get away from the awkwardness.
Welcome.
I was like, he said it, my mind goes, what do I say? And I go, welcome. I don't know if I've told you that story, have I?
You did at lunch one time.
Right.
I have, like, a similar thing. I have a bad habit of doing this, but, like, people will say, like, thank you to me, right? Just like, I do something for them, and then they say thank you, and then, for some reason, I have the urge to say thank you back at them.
Well,
I'm
some
like,
people
they're
say
like,
that, too.
Yeah, they're like, thank you. And I'm like, thanks.
This might turn into the Awkward Moments podcast that, like, it's normal situations, yet I still can't handle it. It's like, don't you hate when, like I was buying pizza one night. I went on a late night pizza run, which you should try that sometime. It was really cool. It was, like, exam week, and I just, like, went out at, like, 8 o'clock at night, because I didn't have to wake up early the next day. It was on, like, Thursday. Because I was exempting, and so I just skated at night with all the Christmas lights on to, like, Pizza Fina.
Yeah.
And I got some pizza, and he's like, he gives me the pizza, and I go, thank you. And at the same time, he goes, thank you. So it was like, I don't know, it's just weird. And, I don't know. I hate when people say, how are you? Because it's like instead of saying hi or hello, you know what I mean? Because if you're actually going to start a conversation, like if I got on Skype and I'm like, hey, Kellen, how are you? That's different.
Yeah.
But if it's like, that's your substitute for saying hi, that's how they say hi is how are you?
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like, it starts a conversation. But if someone just walks across, like, on the sidewalk while I'm skating and they're like, hi, how are you? I never say, like, I either say good, or I just don't answer it, but I just say hi, or I say, like, if I say good, I don't ever say, how are you back, even though that's, like, good manners.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with how are you. It's just that whenever he says what's up, I always say nothing because I don't know what to say. Like, they're like, what's up?
I start the video with what's up. Every time I'm like, hey, what's up? That's kind of my bad habit, but
Well, I mean, that's different, though, because you're greeting somebody that really can't respond,
even in person,
so it's like...
Even in person, I do that, too. I say what's up a lot. But, I never look for an answer, you know what I mean? It's just a way of saying hi. Like, I'm never expecting an answer. So, yeah, I can't handle...
You know what? We should invent something. You know what that is? What? You know, what's up and how are you? Sometimes those things can be rhetorical greetings.
Yeah. I think they kind of are already. But it's still good manners to say, how are you back? And I never do it. Because I'm never ready for it. It's like 5 seconds later, I'm like, oh, crap.
Now I gotta say something.
Well, and then they're like too far away. It's annoying. But don't you hate when, like, you see your friend at the store or something, but they're walking, like, from one end of the aisle and you're walking the other way? And you don't know what to do. Because you know this person, you know you're going to say hi, but you're like, hurry up, get closer so I can say something.
I hate that.
I know, it's the worst.
Dude, they're especially in the hallway. Say I need to go to the bathroom, right, in the middle of class. So I walk outside, right, and then I see my friend all the way down the entire school, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta wait.
You gotta act
until
like
we
you
get
don't
closer, like act like you don't see him.
But then
until that very
they saw
moment.
you because you already made eye contact.
Yeah.
Oh no. So have we told the Mike stories that happened?
Yeah. I told that one where we passed the hat.
Okay, but did we tell any of the ones where he chased us?
Well, that's all you, because I don't go out there.
You went on one, though. You went with us one time, didn't you?
I've never been with you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll save that for another one then when we have Alejandro here. Those are some good stories, though. But, so you know Andre?
Yeah.
So, I have a couple stories about Andre. So he found a tennis ball, I guess, and we were walking home, but we're still in the school.
Yeah.
And we see, there's always those two guys who are kind of outcasts, but they hang out. And one guy's always big and fat, and the other guy's really skinny and small.
Where is this?
Like that, at school. Like, that happens all the time. Like, you know what I mean? There's two kind of weird kids who don't have any friends except for each other. And they're always, like,
where is this?
Looks. What?
Where is that?
Like, in school.
I know, but, are you talking about two specific people, or are you just, a stereotype thing?
It's a stereotype thing, but they are present in the story. Two people who fit that category, but I don't know them.
Okay.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So, we're walking down the hallway, and we see those two people, and they're, fighting, wrestling over something. And then the small kid, we always joke about, I don't know why anyone would ever run. I think I've told you this. It's just funny when people are running when no one else is running.
You have said
why are you in such a hurry? So, me and Andre goes, okay, when, next time I see someone run, I'm just going to throw the tennis ball at them. So they're wrestling, and then the small kid starts running. And it's already, a crazy situation because everyone's, laughing and looking at these two kids. And then the small guy gets away and starts running, and the big guy chases him, and then Andre just throws the tennis ball and hits one of them.
Where did he hit him?
I don't know, he just hit him in the chest or the legs, I don't remember. It was just such a crazy and funny situation already, and then Andre just comes out of nowhere and just throws the tennis ball. It was really funny. Do you have any stories to talk about, or you want to talk more about movies or Star Wars?
No, I think we should talk about, what we got for Christmas.
You're right.
Pretty cool.
I got a GoPro. That was, my big,
I saw
present. And I really like it, and I filmed, the last video I put up was, unless I upload, probably the video right under this on my channel is probably my first-person skating video. Mm-hmm. But I'm not only going to use it for first-person stuff, but I don't have, a handheld mount right now.
Yeah.
So I just use it for that, and it's super cool, and I'm just really, I really like it, and it's pretty easy to work and stuff. So yeah, and I like that you can control it on your phone with the GoPro app.
Yeah.
And it's so small too.
Oh yeah.
It is really small. Even inside the casing, it's still small. But yeah. And then I got some shirts and stuff and some candy and some money. And my brother didn't get any of his, two of his main, big deal presents didn't come in the mail yet. So he didn't have these posters for The Walking Dead he didn't get on Christmas morning. And he didn't get this laptop either, and he still hasn't gotten the laptop. I felt kind of bad. It's so, no matter how old you are, waking up on Christmas morning and seeing, the thing you were really excited about.
Yeah.
He didn't have that.
Yeah.
I felt bad, but it was just...
I had, a similar thing, but it's kind of hard to find in stores. And call me a nerd if you want, but I really wanted the Black Series Force FX Kylo Ren lightsaber.
Oh, that thing
just for collectible, not to swing around. I mean, yeah, when I first get it, I'll swing it around, be like a weirdo. But after I'm done with that, I'll like put it somewhere, and when people come in my room, they'll be like, "Oh, that's really cool." But yeah, it's really hard to find, and it's really expensive. I've been everywhere. I actually went to Toys R Us today with my sister. We were looking for Cards Against Humanity, and I checked if they had that, but they didn't.
They're not gonna have that at Toys R Us, dude. Cards Against Humanity?
No. I'm not talking about that.
I know, but
I'm just saying we went there for that. No, just to get it off Amazon.
It's Cards Against Humanity, dude. What were you thinking? Like, go to Toys R Us to get Cards Against Humanity. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but.
Well, yeah, I know it does sound a little ridiculous, but we were desperate, so.
Yeah.
But I tried to look for that lightsaber, but I couldn't find it. But I didn't really get much, but I didn't really need much either. I got one of the coolest things I think I got was actually an RC helicopter. Now I didn't really ask for this, but it's cool anyway.
Yeah.
But it's really nice, and they only got it for $25, and I've gotten really good at controlling it, right?
Is it not like a crappy one? Because I've gotten ones before that broke like immediately.
Oh no, this one's really nice. It's not like air hogs or any of that crappy stuff.
Yeah, I got
it's
like an air hogs one time.
Yeah, but I got really good at flying it, and just over the past week, and I have a dog, and my dog is terrified of it. So
my dog's scared of the Roomba.
If you mix being good at flying it and my dog scared of it, that is some pretty funny moments, because I can just chase her around the house just by sitting on the couch. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, and then I got a alarm clock, and another nerdy thing. I got a Millennium Falcon alarm clock, and when the alarm goes off, it plays the Star Wars theme song. It's so cool.
That's sick.
Yeah. And then I got candy, obviously, and then I got a Texans blanket, and yeah, so that's pretty good.
I got this beanie I'm wearing right now, and I really like it.
What's on it?
It's just a beanie, just a black beanie. I'm starting to wear beanies now. I don't know.
I went through that phase.
I wouldn't call it a phase.
Well, it was a phase for me. I don't know. It came out of nowhere. Like, I was like, I should wear beanies more.
That's the same thing for me. And then my mom got me one on Christmas. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Like, I'll still wear one once in a while, but it just hasn't been that cold this winter.
It's really cold right now, though.
Yeah, it is.
I had to skate shirtless on Christmas Day, but then it got cold like immediately.
Yeah, there were people on Instagram posting pics of them swimming on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we thought about swimming with our family at our house.
Yeah, it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah, like maybe heat the pool up just a little bit, because, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But now it's like 48. So yeah, so Christmas was pretty cool. My aunt always gets creative. She just gave us money, but she got creative with it. She gave us like this. You open it up, and first it's like a piece of paper that has like a riddle on it.
Yeah.
And then you find like a clear plastic like ornament, and inside that was a bunch of like paper and stuff, and then inside that was money, and you had to figure out how to open the ornament, but everyone just like twisted it off. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but then we got the money, and the money was all rolled up, so it was smaller, so she could fit more paper in there, so it was more mysterious, but it just looked like it just looked like blunts. So we were all just like pretending to smoke the money, which is like the most ballin' thing you could do, is smoke a blunt, wrap weed in a $5 bill and smoke it.
Because you got money for days. So that kind of
backfired a little bit, to giving that to 16-year-olds and under. But it was pretty funny. But this is gonna get a little depressing. But I just wanted to say this because it's been messing me up. So you know those tornadoes that went through Dallas?
Yeah.
That, one of the towns that got completely demolished was where I used to live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't hit where our house would have been, but it got dangerously close. Like our
Really?
old house. I lived there from like ages 3 to 6, I think. 4 to 6 maybe. But it's just weird. Like I didn't really, like we didn't have family there or anything. But it's just weird to think that I would have been so
kinda,
close to that. You know what I mean?
yeah, creepy, I guess,
Yeah,
in some
just
way.
weird to see like places that I've probably seen before just completely destroyed. Like my parents were like, yeah, the Whataburger is gone. These like naming these stores that I probably saw or went into that are just not there anymore. It's just weird. Not to get all depressing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about it. Like it just freaks me out.
Yeah.
And then town I was born in, the only other place I've like lived is Amarillo, and that's like all snowed out right now. Like blizzards and stuff.
Yeah.
Not as bad as tornadoes, but. So
Yeah, I want to jump back on Star Wars for a little bit. I think that Episode 8 will be better than Episode 7.
17 months from now is when it comes out.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
Yeah, but I don't know if you could call that a bold statement, but I think that's what's going to happen. Because, I mean, they said that Empire was like the perfect sequel.
Well, middle movies too are hard to do. It's hard to make a good middle movie.
Yeah, to a 3-part series.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be the exact same way. Not like plot-wise, but like the success is going to be the exact same way.
It's very hard to make a good middle movie in a trilogy because there's no definite. You already know you already know what's going on, and there can't be a completely definite ending. Like there can be an ending, but it's not like the ending. The ending in the first movie is always like it's gonna be continued, but it's a definite ending. And then the ending of the last movie is the definite ending. The ending of the second one is just like stuff is resolved, but there's still a lot of things that leave you hanging.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I'm sure it'll be really good.
I think they did a great job on ending Episode 7. Like you didn't get too much of this certain person. You didn't get too little. It just it came together at the end.
Yeah.
And say this is where we're gonna start off in the next movie and then end.
Yeah, and it was kind of like it had like two endings because it had the big fight ending,
Yeah.
And which all action movies have. That's not a spoiler. There's a big fight at the end. Everyone expects that.
Yeah.
And then so it had that, and then you're like, okay, this is resolved. This fight is over. We know what happened.
Yeah. And then there's still...
It's like an end credit scene that doesn't come after the credits.
There's like a plot that still needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
Like, well, you finished that, but you still gotta find this.
Yeah, and they did it really well, too. And I have to say, Han Solo, that guy's old, and he just got in a plane crash recently.
Yeah.
He was not, he didn't look that bad.
Harrison Ford is a legend.
I know, and he really didn't look that bad.
But I loved him in the movie.
I thought Princess Leia had a very old woman voice.
Oh yeah,
she really had a granny voice.
She's aged so much.
And hasn't she been through like a bunch of alcohol stuff?
No, I don't think so.
I think she's had some messed up stuff happen. That's what my.
I would have to look that up. I haven't heard anything about that.
I don't know, but yeah, she kind of had an old like a granny voice, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. What do you think about the new characters?
I thought they were good.
Yeah.
I thought they were good characters to like I'm invested in them, and there may be some characters that aren't going to be in the next movie that I'm not mad about, that I won't maybe I'll miss, but I won't feel like there's a void missing, the character or characters I may be talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't feel any void after seeing that movie.
Yeah,
I feel like it was needed. Somebody had to be something.
There had to be a thing that happened.
You can cut that out if that's too revealing.
I don't know.
But
there just had to be things that had to happen,
Yeah, you can't have everybody.
Mm-hmm. Especially... No, never mind, I'm not going to say that. You know what I don't like? Is I totally had that part spoiled for me.
Oh, I do
because
too.
of YouTube
Then,
comments.
dude, yes, I exactly the same way.
How mean do you have to be, and how low, just how bad of a person you have to be to just comment on any video, just these random spoilers.
Yeah.
It was
No,
so scary.
it
I
was.
didn't know that was a thing till I saw it happen.
It was partly my fault too, because I clicked on the American premiere Force Awakens, right?
I saw it in a Rooster
And
Teeth video.
and I scrolled down in the comments, and I saw it, and I was like, oh wow, I hope that's not true, but
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's a little different because it was on Star Wars thing. I saw it on
yeah,
a Rooster Teeth video, completely
yeah,
unrelated to Star
that's
Wars.
messed up. I've seen people on like the NFL Instagram account just say the
Yeah.
just
You just
say
can't
like three
read
things
anything.
that like totally reveal the movie, like
Yeah. And, but now that I've seen it, yesterday I saw some guy comment on a video. It said, I can't believe, this was kind of funny, but he said, I can't believe that people would be so just low, no-lifed, mean people to comment on random videos spoiling this great Star Wars movie that everyone should enjoy. ... Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. And then just spoiler. So
Yeah.
that was still really bad, but I thought that was a little creative and
Yeah.
funny.
I'm just thankful I didn't get anything else spoiled because that was this. I mean, in a sense, that was a small piece that was spoiled for me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a big spoiler that,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's
I
still,
mean,
even if you see that, it's not going to ruin the movie.
yeah. Like I was going into it and I was like, oh man, but as soon as I saw that scene, as soon as I saw the start of that scene, and I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I think you know.
when I saw
Yeah.
the start of it, I was like,
Yeah, I
maybe
knew.
I denied it.
And
I thought
everyone
it
else in the
wasn't
theater
gonna happen.
knew.
I thought it wasn't going to happen, though. I, like, denied it in my mind. I was like, maybe they were lying until it actually happened. And then I was like, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't shocked either.
Yeah. I did like that Kylo Ren actually used that the small little blades that come out of the side. Like
Oh,
that,
yeah,
like
to
that
burn,
wasn't just
yeah.
decoration. Yeah, that was actually used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who played Rey, right?
No, I don't. Who was it?
Daisy Ridley.
Who's that? What is there? What is she in that I probably know?
What?
What movie or show is she in that I might know?
She is new. This is her first major film.
Oh, really? She was good in that movie.
Yeah, she was very good, and like
She was
I'm gonna
kind
say
of
it now.
attractive, but not super attractive.
Well, you got to see her like out of costume and stuff, and like just in the real world.
Let me look it up.
'Cause I have a crush on her. I'm just gonna say it, like I do, like, and a lot of people do. I've seen comments on like some of her videos, like interviews, and people like have been saying oh my gosh.
Right. Ooh. I mean, I don't know anything about her, but she is more attractive, not in costume.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna get a ton of roles now, though. She's gonna be in everything. Yeah. Was that black guy also a new person?
Sort of. He's been in a few sort of big films, but he's really cool. I like him. John Boyega.
What I was confused about is there's that one part where he says, do you think I should send the clone army instead? Does that mean that stormtroopers are now not cloned like they used to be?
They're trained now.
Yeah, okay, but then they still have that option?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that. I like the, so I don't know, like I know it came out, I know the first one came out in 1977, right?
Yeah.
That was still when people were kind of like in movies there was a lot of, like, the bad guys were kind of represented like communism and stuff, or like,
yeah.
They definitely did a good job of that in here too. Like that one guy was like Hitler in that one part.
Oh yeah, that one scene. That was kind of laughable a little bit because it was kind of over the top. Like I was like, as soon as I saw that scene, I saw him like yelling. I was like, I just like
it was a little too much.
It's like yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie though. It was I would say if you have a theater that has like extra big screens, definitely see that.
Oh, yeah.
That made it really sick. And there was a lot of cool references, and I liked that. I said this earlier, but I liked that the stormtroopers actually were kind of scary, like
Yeah.
and I don't know, just it felt like, because I mean they can't. One good way to describe it is that like the old movies, the old three,
Yeah.
were or the original trilogy is what they're called, right?
Yeah. I like
They weren't super action packed, like
Yeah.
maybe at the time they were, but now watching it after we've seen Transformers and stuff, the action is not as intense as we're used to, but
Yeah.
this kind of felt like it felt like the first A New Hope with more with amped up action, and now just like what they're capable of now compared to then. It's like
Yeah.
they almost remastered the movie a little bit. It was cool though.
Yeah, I like how they started off episode 7. Like, you get right into the action,
Yeah.
and they throw you into this, like, conflict that is, like, ongoing, and you get to see, like
You
what
immediately
happens
see-
and stuff.
you
Like, I wish I
immediately
could
see
talk
the
more
main
about
bad
it, but
guy, and who was that guy that looked like Count Dooku?
I don't know.
Do you know like what? My mom thought it was Obi-Wan, but yeah, I don't know who that was. Like I don't know, like because they made it seem kind of important. I liked BB-8 too.
Oh my gosh, he's so awesome.
I know.
I know that some people that haven't seen the movie are like, really, BB-8? But once you see the movie, you'll understand. There's some really funny moments with him.
Yeah, it was like the new R2-D2.
Yeah.
And then I like that C-3PO, he had the silver leg and then now he has a red arm.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
I like how they revealed him too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was funny. They did a really good job with these. Just like I said, it's a movie that loves the original ones and it knows what everyone's looking forward to.
Yeah.
It does a really good job with
Yeah.
appealing to the fans.
Yeah, I can't wait till the 8th one, but to keep us entertained, next December is Rogue One.
What is that?
It's like a spin-off. It's not like an actual like story-driven Star Wars film, but it's about the Rebel squad of starfighter pilots that
But it is
took
a Star
down
Wars film,
both.
right?
Yes, Star Wars. They took down both Death Stars. That's what it's going to be about.
Oh.
So, like, Darth Vader might be in it. We don't know. Like,
So it's gonna follow like that Biggs guy and that fat guy who gets killed.
Wait, what guy?
The first one, there's that one pilot who's really fat. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
open head. And like his shot of him in the thing, he fills up the whole cockpit compared to everyone else. Oh god, that guy. I don't know how his ship stayed in the air. But yeah, that was cool. I like the X-wings, like they were all different colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of different colors, like, you know how some of the stormtroopers had, like, different colored, like, shoulder plate things?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, represented, like, different ranks and stuff. I thought that was, like, really cool.
Yeah, because in the other one, it was just like the guys on the sand planet had those.
Yeah.
And there was no other explanation other than they needed them for that environment or something.
Yeah.
Did the stormtrooper look different? I couldn't tell.
What do you mean?
Like, their mask or helmet
Yeah.
looked a little different, right?
Yeah, it looks different.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It looked cool,
It's like
though.
kind of a new generation type thing.
Yeah. I thought that Darth Vader's mask, that's in the trailer, I thought that looked a little fake. Don't you think?
Like CG?
No, I know it was supposed to look like it was melted and stuff, but it looked like Play-Doh to me.
Probably made of clay, like the prop clay stuff or whatever it's called.
It looked a little weird, but I understand because it's supposed to be like melted and stuff.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else you want to say about Star Wars? Because I have a couple stories we could tell.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it off on that. But if you haven't seen the movie yet,
Go see
see it.
for sure.
Like now, like
Yeah.
Go to your best theater.
See it as fast as possible, because the longer you don't see it, the more of a chance it's going to get spoiled.
Yeah.
And you don't want that movie spoiled. Even if it does get spoiled, it's still going to be good, but still.
Yeah.
Which I did spoil it a little bit, but we're cutting it out. Do you have any other stories, though?
No, because we haven't really been at school, so I've just been, like, hanging out at home, like...
Yeah, so have I.
I haven't really been doing anything.
Yeah, I have some stuff written down, but a lot of it is, like, I'd like to have other people on here just to help it a little bit. I feel like we need to talk about something else, though. Oh, I did have something cool happen. This is really stupid, but, so yesterday I got really frustrated with a trick that I'm good at. Like, I have the trick, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. And then today I did it first try.
Oh, nice.
It was just like, well, I got my confidence back with it. Because I got so frustrated yesterday. I was like throwing my board and stuff. And then I learned a new trick too. So I learned that yesterday, and I'm getting it better today. But yeah. I don't want the break to end.
Yeah, me either. I'm just trying not to think about, like, after this week. Like, I'm just kind of going through it.
The worst part about Christmas break is, like, it's like, I don't know if I might have said this on the last podcast, but I feel like summer, I'm actually finally, like, I settle into not going to school at least, like, a week or 2 weeks in the summer. Christmas break is, like, 2 weeks long. So right when I start to get used to not going to school, I have to go to school again.
Yeah.
But I've been, the whole first week, I woke up at, like, 10 o'clock.
I think that, like, the 2-week breaks that we get are, like, super, super refreshing, and they're so important.
I know.
Like,
it's just
not because I want to go home and I want to sleep all day and I want to just do whatever, but it's just refreshing that I get to just relax and not have to worry about anything.
Yeah, because school is stressful. I mean, it's very
especially
stressful.
at our age, because
you have a lot of other things going on too. But like the first week of Christmas break, I was waking up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like when you do that, when you sleep in pretty late, it makes the day go by faster. Even if you stay up late, you still you do less. Like, you just hang out in bed when you stay up late.
Yeah.
But then during the days when you go out and do stuff or, whatever. And so I've been trying to at least wake up at 8 or 9 o'clock just to make the day a little longer,
Yeah. I try and do that, but I have so much trouble doing it. Like this morning,
I'll still stay
told
in
myself
bed
that
till
I would get up.
But I'll be awake.
I told myself I would get up at 10:30, and I set my alarm for 10:30, and I got up at I didn't really get up at 10:30, but I woke up at 10:30 because of my alarm, and I stayed in bed for like 30 minutes on my phone. Like, it's so hard to get out of bed.
Like, I'll wake up at 8 or 9, but then I stay on my phone for like at least an hour.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you're still awake and doing things, You're doing what you may have been doing during the day anyways.
Yeah.
But, I'm glad I don't know, I don't like when it's hot during December. Like, I didn't really feel like, now it feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
I feel like Christmas should be like tomorrow because it's cold now. Like, and this is really only a Texas issue. Anyone listening outside of Texas probably doesn't have this problem. Even some parts of Texas didn't even really have this problem.
Texas weather is so bipolar.
I know, and it's kind of like North Texas will get snow, and stuff, and it gets pretty cold up there, in some parts of Texas, and it's just like the ecosystem of Texas is like, you got mountains, you got desert, you got plains, you got ocean, you know what I mean? It's like so...
Yeah. I think that's because it's like a really big state, and it's in a weird spot, right, sort of. And it's a big state, so it covers a lot of ground on the United States. So you get all these ecosystems in one state, and I think that's the issue. Plus, we're by the Gulf. So our end, where we live, we get a lot of wind because of the ocean.
Yeah, it was really windy, like a couple weeks before Christmas break. It was really windy. But Also, it's like it's so big that there's room for everyone too. Like, there's really country cities, and then there's like Austin and Galveston. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, you almost made me yawn. No, stop. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes, and yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. Oh, I got one more thing, and this is really stupid, but my friend, I guess this was like during exam week. Apparently he knits, and he's like this big Pacific Islander. Doesn't look like he would ever knit, but he knits, and he like brought some yarn to.
Wait, what's his name? What's his name?
Josh. He has long hair. Last name starts with a K.
Well, finals week I had a kid in my Spanish class, first period Spanish, and he was like knitting like some kind of thing, and he said like, I'm just saying this to make sure it's not, or if it is the same guy we're talking about, but he started on it like a year ago, and he's just now finishing it.
I don't know.
He's like doing it in class. I don't know.
He's making a blanket. But he had some yarn that someone tangled up, and he was like, this is like the accordion knot. And I said, I'll untangle it. And I untangled it. It took me all of class.
Yeah, he wasn't making a blanket, so.
Okay. But yeah, and I untangled it, and now I have no excuse not to untangle my headphones. Dude, I thought my headphones were broken because I was watching a video, and I didn't realize that the audio was only coming out of one ear, but that was because of the video, not the headphones. And I was like, because my mom got me new earbuds for Christmas, even though I didn't need them. She was like, you always need earbuds, so I was like, okay, cool. But I was like, oh, I guess I gotta start using my new earbuds. And then I was like, I put them in, and I started watching the video, and it still came out on one side. And I was like, oh, it's the headphones. So now I already opened them, so it's kind of annoying. I guess we'll stop it there. Maybe a little bit shorter, but
yeah.
Thanks for, even though haven't been continually doing it for 4 years, thanks for just like watching these. Even though not a ton of people watch them, thanks for the people who enjoy watching them and listen to them while they do other things. And because it's been fun to do for 4 years, and there's been a lot of laughs, you know? Not to get too sentimental, but there's been some really funny moments.
Oh, man, the last one we did, that was funny.
Yeah.
The Johnny Depp moment. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, every episode seems to have one thing that could, like, will go down in, like, the podcast.
Yeah. Wait, if you have more than 3 or more than 2 people
even with 2
doing
people,
the podcast.
The meat hose joke started with me and Alejandro.
The what joke?
The meat hose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was on an episode with just me and Alejandro. So, but I see what you mean, though. The more people, the better.
Yeah.
And I think we have a really good cast right now. Like, I haven't talked to Joey and Austin in a while. They can still be on. But I feel like me, you, Robbie, and Alejandro we just work well together.
Yeah.
But, and now we got these speakers, too, so hopefully that'll help.
Yeah.
The audio
Upgrades.
Yeah.
Upgrades.
Like, I raised the volume on the video, but then you could always hear me better. So I didn't want to make it too loud. But now, that should be good. I don't know how it'll work when we're all talking at the same time. But
probably be a madhouse.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully that worked out well. I guess I'll see when I watch it. But it seems like it worked out well. I can definitely hear.
Wait, did you quit recording?
No, it's still recording.
Oh.
But I'm just wrapping it up, and I'm wasting time while I do it. But yeah, it's been super cool to do it for 4 years. And this is the first anniversary episode Joey wasn't on.
Really?
But but still not the first. Every anniversary episode has been 2 people, and it's always me and Joey. Like, the first episode was me and Joey. Then, second anniversary was me and Joey, and it was live, because he slept over. And then, last year was me and Joey. And this is also the first one that was an hour long. Or almost an hour long.
Yeah.
Because usually they're short, because our problem was, now that I actually edit them, we're going to talk a little more. Like, we'll still record. But now that I actually edit them, we can't record it on January 1st, which is our anniversary, and then put it out the same day. It's going to take at least 2 days to edit. Like, I'm going to work on this one really hard to make sure I can get it out on January 1st, because that'd be awkward if I didn't. But,
Yeah.
but, yeah, so now we have to pre-record this. So today is December 29th. But,
Well.
But, I mean, this will come out on our anniversary, so this is our anniversary episode.
Yeah.
But,
well,
now we can actually have them long, because usually me and Joey would be super tired because it'd be New Year's, and we would have stayed up late doing fireworks and stuff. So we would just, like, be tired and not have any energy. But now, I mean, I think we had a good one.
Yeah, we need to, like, during the summer probably would be best. We need to get everybody over to your house.
Yeah, we should do
and
that.
We should do it live. Like, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, we should do that for episode 50, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick. And then hang out and maybe make some other videos or something, I don't know.
I thought you were about to say, like, yeah, hang out, we can make cookies.
We could do that too, I'm down. Like, cookies.
Like, honestly, like, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. You're like, yeah, we can do that and we can make cookies.
Dude, we could if you... Okay, now we have to. Now we have to film all of us baking cookies. I don't even know how to bake cookies. But we're going to do it.
Well, my mom is, like, a really good baker, so I can try.
No, we're not going to get help. It's going to be us.
Oh.
Episode 50, everyone's coming to our house, record the podcast, and then we make a video of all of us making cookies. The podcast makes cookies. Dude, that was amazing. But yeah, we're going to do it now. Like, you weren't joking, but we're doing it. It's happening.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan.
An accident,
Hopefully
but we're doing it.
House. What kind of cookies should we make?
Chocolate chip.
Okay. How much you want?
This is the easiest.
I mean, we're not even gonna make, like, it's not gonna work. We're gonna ruin them probably.
Yeah.
But if we don't, what would you want to eat?
If we don't make cookies?
No. If we don't ruin them, you would want to eat chocolate chip, right?
Yeah.
Same.
As long as you have milk.
What?
As long as you have milk.
Oh, I don't ever eat it with milk.
Oh, well, you know me with my milk and cookies at lunch. Dude, that's my trademark at lunch. Like, I have to have milk with my cookies. Yeah, you never noticed that? I always eat milk. I always drink milk with cookies.
Kellen.
What?
You said it because you thought I knew what you were talking about, but I didn't. So you're like, you know me, the milk and cookies guy. Like, it's like a known thing. Like, everyone on Earth knows that you have to have milk and cookies.
Well, I thought you got the memo.
No, I didn't know. I had no idea what you were talking about. I don't want to end it now. I want to... I don't know why that was so funny to me. But, yeah, I mean, there's our moment for this episode if there wasn't already one. But yeah, thanks for, this is cool to do it for 4 years. We're going to try, I know we tried to do it weekly last time, and we did like 3 times, and then we talked about Ebola, and then we stopped. But, we're going to try our best to do it weekly, like, especially now that I can edit them, and it's like, I don't know, and we can, like, I feel like no matter who's on, even if it's 2 people, I think we can do it on a weekend, and then we'll get it out sometime. I don't really have a set day. We discussed this after we turned the camera off last time, but we don't really have a set day to record or upload. But we're going to try to upload one once a week. Reason we didn't do it this week is because of Christmas and stuff. People are busy. But yeah, hopefully we can do that. So expect this January 1st. Happy New Year's. It's 2016 when this comes out.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Yay.
Post your New Year's resolution, if you have any, in the comments below.
Yeah, do that. I don't really know if I have a New Year's resolution. Do you have one?
Yeah, to get a driver's license.
Oh, that's mine too. I'm going to get mine on January 25th.
Nice.
I was gonna get mine last week, like Thursday. Like, my dad was like, let's go do parallel parking today, and then tomorrow we'll go get your license. I was like, okay, I'm down. So we did that. And then he looks, and the next available appointment is January 25th.
Wow.
So that kind of...
Yeah, I still need to finish my online course thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much almost done with it. There's like 12 modules, and I'm on like the 7th one. So.
Do you have your permit?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I bet you a lot of people. I mean, yeah, I would say my resolution is to get my license too. If that's not my resolution, it's definitely a thing I'm doing. You know. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So and yeah, go see Star Wars. Hopefully we didn't spoil this. Hopefully, I mean, we did spoil it, but I'm cutting it out. So
yeah.
Hopefully, what is not cut out is was not spoilers for you. If it was, I'm sorry. We said at the beginning we're going to talk about Star Wars, and we're going to get in depth as possible without spoiling it. So I'm sorry, but hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We will see you back next time. And yeah, this was the thebob232 podcast, episode 37. I'm Blake.
I like watermelon.
Oh yeah, we forgot to do outros. Whatever, Blake and Kellen. See ya.
Yeah.